Hey, what's up, YouTube land? Hey, this is just a follow-up video to my purchase of the Firefly Relic Telecaster, the FFTL white-ish color. Yeah, man, did an unboxing yesterday, and then I did a little quick tone check. I'm in between travels, so haven't been able to spend as much time with the guitar as I'd like to. However, one of the things that I did want to kind of discuss a little bit this morning, man, the jury's kind of out on this with me in one key respect. Now, a couple of things I did notice last night is that I did note in my video that this headstock is really cool. I like the more traditional Tele looking headstock, and if you go to Guitars Gardens website and look at their FFTL models, you'll see a completely different headstock in the photograph. And I didn't like that headstock. I like a more traditional Tele looking headstock. So I was actually quite pleased of the headstock that I did receive. Now, one of the things that I'm just kind of processing is the Relic neck on this guitar. So I imagined, and you know, it's a mock, right? It's a mock-up. So they've sandblasted. Looks like it's been run over, and I think it's growing on me. I actually think it's kind of cool. I know Mike over at 2-Bike Mike was shocked that I got a Relic. It was like, hey man, if I buy a new guitar, I want it to be new, not like it's been to war or something like that. But the thing about it, on the neck, the back of the neck of the guitar here, the discoloration, I think that's cool. But what I expected in the discoloration was that even though it would be discolored, that it would still be kind of smooth. And maybe you guys know, maybe you can put something in the comments about this for me, help me out here. But this guitar, I don't know if you can hear this. I mean, it has a texture on the neck. Like, you can really see but it's not that you can see the grains, but you can feel it. It's like almost like a ridged potato chip. Everything's about food, right? It's like a ridged anything that's got a ridge on it, and you can feel it. I don't know if I dig that. So I may, in some ingenuity, creativity, sand that where it's not like that, just for feel. Now, maybe it's just something you get used to, and maybe you guys know. I mean, if you bought a 1960-something Telecaster that Keith Richards or somebody had played for, 40 years, maybe that's what the back of the neck not would look like. That's not the point, what it looks like. I don't care about what it looks like, really, because what I look at when I play is mostly going to be I think that's kind of a Rosewood Fretboard. Those inlays are pretty cool. They're not just like pearlish looking, they're kind of turquoise looking. They're very well done. You can see the frets are very well done. They do need to be polished. They're a little noisy. You can hear that clearly. But yeah, man. So what I'm trying to determine for myself in between trips here, I got to go back out of town tomorrow, so it'll be about a week before I can really spend some dedicated time with this guitar and fix it up to my liking. But yeah, I'm digging the Firefly in general, but I'm just trying to get over this neck here. So if anybody knows, if you have one of these, is the texture, I mean, do you feel that? Up here at the top, of course, it's smooth, and down toward the neck joint, it's smooth. I just thought the color would be different, but it would be smooth. Anyway, I'm going to quit saying smooth. How many times can you say smooth in one video, man? I mean, come on with it, right? But yeah, the Relic, it's kind of growing on me. You know, I mentioned in the video that it has compensated brass saddles, and you can see those here. But man, look at these screws. These screws are like super long and they kind of stick up a little bit. And anyway, I don't know what I'm going to do with this thing, truthfully, and I really don't know how far down the road I'm going to get with it. But anyway, I need to set it up, and so far I've just set the string action a little bit. The intonation was pretty good, actually, but I need to get my truss rod adjustment done, and I need to make sure need to do a fret check, see if I've got level frets. Feels like I do. I don't have any buzzing. I don't have any problems out of the box with it by way of buzz. I do desperately need to put some new strings on her for sure. I mentioned in one of my videos, man, did they put Relic strings on this thing? My fingers were all black. I mean, I'm sure they're just cheap knockoff D'Addarios, but I don't know. Maybe they're real D'Addarios, and they're just, I don't know, and they're very kind of light gauge. They're probably 9s. I like 10s, and so I may put, anyway, all that to say, man, I've got a lot of work to do on the guitar. But hey, if anybody knows about the neck, I'd be really interested in what yours feels like. See, okay, so here's a great example of what I'm talking about. So you can see, you see this right here, this Relic-y thing? Okay, this is obviously discolored, and I don't know how they did this, truthfully, but you can't feel that grain, if that makes sense. You can see it, but you can't feel it. But man, on this neck, you not only see it, but you feel it. Can you hear that? It has ridges. Man, I don't know, man. I'm not digging that. So anyway, it could be me. Everything's player preference, right? In our little guitar universes. And we're all different. We all like different things. And hey, man, that's all right. We've all been created a little bit differently, man. Wired up a little bit differently. But anyway, man, that is the Firefly FFTL. And again, one of the coolest things about it to me, sorry that's upside down, is this more traditional looking headstock. I'm really digging that. I did not like the pictured headstock on the website. So the nut looks pretty good. I mean, you can see the strings are pretty level across the fretboard. You can see down here at the bridge pickup that the strings are pretty much in alignment with the pole pieces of the pickup. So, I mean, man, all that's good. You can see the truss rod adjustment is at the heel of the neck. This is the first guitar that I've ever owned that has that, so that's pretty convenient. I played with that a little bit last night. I haven't taken the control panel off yet, and it's, if you're gonna get one of these, I mean, this is like sandblasted kind of feel. Like you can, you know, it's all textured. Even the ashtray has that texturing on it. I don't see, the neck pickup has the same kind, and here's this little oil spot thing. I don't know what that is. I don't know if that's a Relic design. And kind of like what I said in the videos last night, I don't know what's Relic and what's jacked up, you know, and so it's I guess it's hard to tell in a Relic job whether something is fit and finishes off or whether or not that's just a cool, really cool looking guitar, man. So I think the jury's kind of out for me. I'm mostly interested in the playability. I bought this to see how does this, and I'm $216 all in. I think it was $189. Shipping was, you know, 20 bucks or so. I was all in for $216. I wanted to get a Westcreek TT20, but you know what, man? You know what I did? I showed the pictures of the guitars to my wife, and she dug this the most out of like 5 I had lined up. But I wanted to get a $200 guitar, and that has good bones, you know, good body, good neck, nice frets, and I can swap pickups out. I can put new saddles on it if I want to. If I don't like these tuners, it does have locking tuners. And the locking tuners are also, they're shiny on the front, which doesn't make a lot of sense to me in a Relic job. Although, again, truthfully, I don't know that much about relicing. But you can see that they are locking tuners, but they have that same kind of sandblasted feel to it. Even the tops of them do. And so anyway, yeah, man, this is Firefly designed and backed. Yeah, got a little sticker here and all that. So, you know, man, all things being equal, I think I'm okay with it. I'm more interested in how it plays. I'm more interested in how much would I have to spend to get this up to speed with the Squire Classic Vibe. And truthfully, kind of out of the box, tuning it up, playing a little bit. I played a little bit last night, even after a couple videos. I'm still feeling it and thinking that she might compete with my Classic Squire Vibe, which I've bought for $450 and probably put $250 into, and I still got things I want to do to it. So anyway, can we get good bones for a couple $100, and then go ahead and look at the control panel, the pots and all that at some point, the pickups, figure out if I'm gonna keep these saddles or not, replace these screws or whatever. But anyway, man, that's my journey so far with the Firefly FFTL Relic Telly. So yeah, man. Hey, hope you're having a good day. Enjoy your Sunday, and yeah, rock on with your bad selves. We'll catch you later.